Hi guys, and welcome to another stream. Tonight we're here with Gr4s and we're at Monza. And Foxy is a racing, unless he falls asleep at the wheel, which is always a possibility. So if we just have a look down our list, we've got PB, Nick, Paulie, Screechy in his Aston, Mew in the Lancer, which might get devoured on the straights, Foxy and GTR, Hansa in the Fezzer, Gad in the Pancake. Now we're just waiting on Emperor and Hippie. So tonight's race is 18 laps around Monza. Time of day is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Tyres are racing soft, racing medium. Tyre wear is times 7, fuel is times 6, and starting fuel of 75%. And we'll change over to stop check in. Let's start using it. I don't know, Butch. We have got the ultimate try-hard racing in Foxy. Just have a look around. PB, and hello to you all, to Matt as well. Paulie in the Sirocco, Screechy in the Austin, Mew. As I said, Gad's in the Pancake, Foxy, Hansa playing in the sand, Mew, Nick there, as I say, just wait, and there's Hippie, just waiting on good old Emperor now. I'm sure he's about somewhere. Doesn't seem to be online. Mew doesn't need luck. Matt, he's a consummate pro. I can't even remember the theme tune to Brushstroke, so. So we've got PB in his vet, Anza in the Fezzer, Screechy in the Aston, Paulie in the Sirocco, Mew in the Lancer, Foxy in his GTR, Pancake, TT, 4C. Well, we all know how fine a singing voice you have, Budge. I'll just give Emperor another minute to appear, and we'll get the stop check underway. So tonight we're missing Iceberg and couldn't make it because of things in real life. Emperor, not sure where Emperor is. Something's obviously come up. PB is our champion cheater at 16 points with Foxy in second, Gad in third, and 4. Doing it again. Interesting watching the stream and seeing how slow I time. It's a skill I don't possess. Hello, Screech. I wonder how Screech is liking being one-upped in his try-hardness by the Mew. Interesting line there by Screech. Testing it out for the race. Down there.
Unplug it.
Yeah, so I can put it into the computer.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Say hello to everybody.
Oh my god, is it the reasons for our divorce? Are you speaking to them?
I'm streaming.
No.
There's no point talking to the computer.
I'm looking at the fucking looking at the computer to see who I'm speaking to. I'm looking at the list of names. Facetious tweet.
Oh, you've just made Budgie's night there. He loves it when you call me that. No, he prefers facetious tit. That is called Paulie. There you go, my love. Ah, Budge waves at you. She's waving back at you, Budge. And I'm not going to tell her off for her language. She speaks better English than me. And she knows more swear words. I know how to spell them. Alright, show off. Now, after that brief interruption, we'll get the race underway. If you don't already know, stop check. 1 lap, free for all. Do whatever you wish to whoever you wish is in front or behind you. And if the first round was to go, okay, both those guys aren't actually on the grid, but the first two went backwards. Caused chaos. There we go, let's move back. So we can see the carnage into the chicane. Yep, the front row just stayed still. Hippie hasn't moved. In fact, Hippie's just letting them get on with it. Heading down to the first chicane. Murder on the dance floor. Foxy took Paul Paulie out and made him have to reset. And we have the mighty Mew in first place. Ooh. Getting a bit of grass cutting in, getting Screechy there in second. I'll have to sort it later, my love. So we still have Mew leading out. Sorry, I just got distracted. As they go through the Lesbos, Gad's pressuring the back of Screechy's Aston. Nicely through by Mew. Screechy's running the buffer. So head up towards Ascari. Looks like Mew got a bit of a... Oh, Mew's giving Screechy what for there. Bloody tryhard that he is. Hippie running someone right off the track. Mew's leading it down as they come down to the Parabolica. Screechy's going wide. Nick's gone wide with him. Hands are going around alongside of Gad, but Gad's saying no, get out the way. I'm taking second. And Mew is coming up to the line to take the win. Gad in second, Hands are in third. Foxy in fourth, Nick in fifth, Paulie in sixth, Hippie in seventh, Screechy in eighth, PB in ninth. And there we go, Mew with the win. Why is it always you bloody tryhard, Mew? No, not that. Trying to sort out something with wifey at the same time. Just doesn't. So Mew with the win, Gad in second, Hands are in third, Foxy in fourth, Nick in fifth, Paulie in sixth, Hippie in seventh, Screech in eighth, PB in ninth. And now we change over to our main race. Definitely Hansa. Just let everyone get settled in. Right, everyone on grid. I apologise for tonight, I'm not really with it. Feeling a bit crappy today. Thought I was getting a job. But the people said no, you're not good enough for us. So we'll just get the qualifying undergoing. Everyone will go out. Qualifying now underway. 6 minutes, I think. Go out for their out lap. You go for the shortcut. Send that to the device. Hopefully they'll spread out a little. PB there, just going around Parabolica. PB now. And now my distractions have stopped. Let's get back to it. So PB going through the second setter. And now onto the Lesbos. Gal in second. Nick in third. I think I've got it anyway. Sorry, my love. The PB there just going through a Scary. Nice spread out with tin. Is it on there? The Guilty Dead? PB crossed the line with a 158.89. 158.04. Nick coming up to the line now with a 158.157. Hansa with the fastest time, 158.943. Screechy over the line with a 158. Paulie across the line with a 157. Good enough for third place. Foxy is in the pits, and so is Hippie. Neither of those look like they're trying to put in a lap. So at the moment our grid is looking like Hansa on pole, PB in second, 1/100th of a second down, Paulie in third, Gad in fourth, Nick in fifth, Screechy in sixth, and Mew, Foxy and Hippie at the back of the grid. So PB is still going on. It looks like PB is going to start the race on the softs. He's obviously trying to outpace Hansa and get that pole position. To Parabolica. And for everyone that doesn't already know, there will be no racing next week. It's birthday time in the Herbie household. So PB hasn't improved. Screechy there in 6th. And Foxy comes out a little too late to get a lap in. Just killed the pro. Rather mean of him. Get a nice look at Muse-mobile. Screechy's got his hazards on. That won't stop Hansa from hitting him. And then Foxy gives him a shove into the barrier. So our grid's looking at Hansa on pole. PB in second. Still down. Can he nail the final section? Pushing through Ascari. Heading towards Parabolica. Nice and tight. Till you get to the last section, you lay the swing out and then put the power down and up to the line. Can he have improved? So 156. Can't get any improvement on it. So now we get into our GL4 race, which is 18 laps. Tyres are racing soft, racing medium. Tyre wear times 7, fuel times 6, starting fuel is 75%. So we have hands are on pole. And away we go. Hands from BB. Decent start. Gad certainly look like closing. Paulie seemed to have a bit of a burnout. So let's put Screech up into 4th. Oh, a little bit of contact by Gad there. So it's the first corner meme is Monza. Hippie cruising along at the back. Well, not at the back, because that's Mew. Heading down towards the second chicane. PB's still got that lead. Instead, Screechy's up into 3rd place. Paulie in 4th, Nick in 5th, Gad in 6th. Hippie with a penalty there. Or was that Foxy? Should have known it was Foxy. So that's catapulting Mew up into 8th place. Guaranteed top 10 for the tryhard. PB and Hansa starting to pull away. Screech coming under some massive pressure from Paulie and Nick. Oh, and unfortunately Paulie's picked up a penalty. I can imagine some swearing in that cockpit, and same for Nick. It's going to allow Screechy to get back into 3rd place. And in fact Gad's having a look as they come into Parabolica. And in fact Gad now back into 3rd, Screechy looking to get on the inside. Nice and tight by Screech around Parabolica. To start finish straight. Start lap 2. It's a drag race between the Pancake and the Aston, and Paul is coming to join in as well. Paulie's got the inside for the chicane. Who's going to be the bravest? Certainly it looks like Gad was managed to get round there. Paulie in 4th, Screech back into 5th place. It certainly is. He's already in 7th place, so he's got in front of Hippie. Foxy in 9th. So he has gives us a show now for all his loyal fans. So Hippie in 8th, Mew in 7th. Oh, that looked like there was some contact there. Need to have a look at that. Gr4 Rd, is it? Paulie just looked like he outbroke himself. So we have PB with Hansa in 2nd, Gad in 3rd, Screechy in 4th, Nick in 5th, Paulie in 6th, Mew in 7th, Hippie in 8th, Foxy in 9th. And in Foxy's defence, he has been saying he's been running on 0 sleep. But the power that Scirocco's finding, has it been nerfed recently? That car shifts. Screech now closing up rapidly on Gad. PB with the fastest lap. Getting down to the first chicane. Looks like Screech was nice and early on the brakes. Safely through there. Nick and Paulie trading places, and Hippie now in 7th because I saw Mew had a penalty. Foxy not too far behind. PB still leading now, 1.3 seconds up on Hansa. He's in 2nd. Gad there in 3rd. He's on the mediums, so he's screeching to the 2nd chicane. Looks like we've had another little bit of a coming together there. Maybe in a little bit of contact. Paulie, as I know, he's a very fair driver. Obviously meant to wait for Nick. So PB still leading out. Hands are in 2nd. Gad in 3rd. Now he's got a gap on Screech here as they go through Ascari. Because they contact whatever happened between Nick and Paulie. Hippie's now up into 5th place. Foxy is in 6th. A little bit ragged there. Will that beep? Yeah, so Mew there in 7th, Paulie in 8th. Nick there in 9th place with a lot of work to do. Screech still keeping in contact with Gad just outside that slipstream range. Chicane. PB just going along nicely there in 1st. Hands are 2. Not massively behind him. Got there in 3rd. Screechy in 4th. Hippie there in 5th place. Also on the mediums, slinging that 4C about. Foxy in 6th. Making full use of that big tank on the GTR. Just as we had Walt to show last Sunday in GR3. A little bit ragged there, coming through the 2nd Lesbo. Mew in 7th. Paulie. Too far, and Nick starting to slowly close up. I think Screech is going off your pop, Gad. I'll leave you to it. And in fact, Hansa is starting to close in on PB. Still with the fastest lap, a 1:56. Head into the braking area for this first chicane. Just going that straight. PB pull 0.3 of a second out on Hansa. Snip run to the vet, but then the Fezzer starts drawing him back in. So Hans could be hoping if he can get him down to that slipstream zone. Start clawing him back in. Gad there in third. Screechy in fourth. Hippie there in fifth place. Oh, and Hippie's picked up a penalty. Which could allow Foxy to close up. Paulie's got round the Mew. And Nick, who's really starting to claw his way back up to these guys. As we saw last season, we know how good Mew Nick is in that TT. Hansa just around the second. The problem is he's probably gonna have to pit this lap. Now Hansa has informed me he won't be in the Marmite race. He's got plans, so you have to remember it's a different time zone. It's 9 o'clock here, it's 10 o'clock there. Just showing one more lap and he would have been giving PB some trouble. We've got Gad here, third place. Gad's into the pits. Screechy's carrying on. Hippie carrying on as well. What is that? Resident Pro straight into the pits. Paulie into the pits as well. Nick into the pits. So now still going. We got PB, Screechy in second, Hippie in third, Mew in the pits as well. Hippie using the full advantage of that 4C. Demon on fuel. And I think it was on the Discord, Hippie took this car to a FIA victory midweek. It's a lovely car, but I could never control it. So after the pit stop, Hansa's out, Gad, Foxy, Paulie, and Nick's got past Mew in the pits. And Mew there, in a respectable 9th place, still in touch with the field. PB now coming down to Parabolica, literally on fumes. A little bit deep through Parabolica there, and he's run out of fuel. That could cause him some serious problems, because Hansa is only 37 seconds down. He's into the pits now. Screechy now coming down, straight into the pits. And Hippie. So now it's all down to where Hansa comes, on his way down Parabolica. With PB in the pits. Just getting his tyres changed. Through Parabolica he goes. PB just fueling up now. Hands are now up to the line. PB still fueling up, and off he goes. So Hansa is into the lead. PB in second. Gad there in third. Screechy's going to come out in fourth. Hippie in fifth. Question is, Foxy there in 6th place, Paulie in 7th, Nick in 8th, Mew in 10th. Could that cost PB's victory? Thankfully it was only a couple hundred, but he is now 4 seconds back from Hansa. Gad just 2.5 seconds behind him, so Gad could start putting PB under some pressure. Scott's got a nice comfortable 3-second gap over Screeching 4. Hippie there in 5th, slinging that 4C around. Foxy, nice comfortable 6th. Paulie in 7th. Nick in 8th. You there in 9th. Go on lap 7 of 18. Hansa is leading the field. BB now just on the mediums, just getting his head down. He's already took half a second out of that lead that Hansa had over him. Hansa to Parabolica, or as me and Mew like to call it, Parabolica. Start light pace. Good, third place. PB's gets probably his fastest lap of the race. Screech now coming up to the line. 4 seconds down on Gad. Still 5 seconds clear of Hippie. He's got Foxy closing in on him. It will be. I think he's closing up on him. See what happens with Foxy and Hippie now. Foxy and his big car bullying that little 4C. So the longer this battle goes on, Paulie and Nick will close in. Into the Lesbos, or out of the Lesbo. Paulie down with a charging Nick, closing up on him. They're heading towards Scary. Paulie hasn't got the drag to Ascari in his unicorn liveried. So Nick just out that slipstream range, heading down to Parabolica. Wide by Paulie there. So to Nick. I just need to see this now. Fox just pile up on the back of that 4C. To the first chicane. Just have a quick look. And in fact, Gaddy's closing in on PB. Paulie just keeping Nick a safe distance back. Into the second chicane. Nick's closed up now as they head down to the Lesbo. And Foxy picked up a penalty. Wow. Really. That was a silky move by Nick there. It's first Lesbo. Nice move by Nick there. With Foxy having that penalty, Nick's now up in 6th place. With his sights now set on Hippie. PB's starting to settle in now. But Hansa half tank of fuel, about to start lap 10 of 18. PB in second, Gad in third, Screechy in a nice secure fourth place, Hippie in fifth, Nick in sixth, Paulie in seventh, Foxy in eighth, Mew there in ninth place. Nothing separating these four cars really. One penalty and it's all gone. Into the first chicane. Let me just have a look at the tyres. Paulie and Nick could almost be using the same tyres. Got to go up in the same manner, and now Nick's closing in on Hippie. Going for the inside into the second chicane, and has taken it. Through the chicane nicely. A little bit ragged by Hippie, and that could leave him into the grass. Paulie. Into the Lesbo. Second Lesbo. And now Nick. He's carving his way through the field. Hippie is coming under pressure now from Paulie. And in fact PB is going backwards. Nick is on an absolute tear. Am I shouting? I thought I was talking quietly. Oh, that's unfortunate for Paulie. He's picked up a butt, he's okay. So is Foxy. Mew at the back having a kip. He's that much of a tryhard. He can drive when he's asleep. How good is that? And Hansa must have had some sort of little mishap. BB has took a little bit of back out of that gap. That Screechy pulling away from Nick. I apologise for that. So through the first chicane. It's getting to the point where Nick's front tyres, although remember last season he did really well with those worn tyres. Keep there in 6th, Paulie in 7th, Foxy in 8th, the Mew in 9th. And I need to take some medication after making silly noises like that. Hansa having a brilliant race through Ascari. Very nice livery Ferrari. 3.2 seconds in the lead of PB. Second, who's got 2.2 second gap over Gad in third. Who has 6.5 seconds over Screechy. Who's got a 7.2 second lead over Nick in fifth. Who is leaving Hippie behind slowly. It's 1.5 seconds. Paulie 3.6 seconds behind Hippie, who's in 6th. Paulie in 7th. Foxy in 8th. He's obviously having a penalty problem. And Mew there in 9th, having a nap. Possibly feet up on the dash, brick on the pedals, catching some Z's. PB's definitely closing up on Hansa now, just 3 seconds back. Gad's still keeping with him. Hippie starting to pull Nick back in slightly. To the Lesbos. Hansa's probably going Come on, I want to go. And I totally understand that. But does someone walk away from possible victory? Into Ascari. Obviously Hans is going to pit this time. For the last 6 laps on softs. PB's probably on the field for another 2-3 laps. Gad's going to have to come in now. Screechy's doing okay fuel wise. See, Hans should know that Ferrari did have it for manufacturers. Old PB's not making a mistake. He's going to look like he's going to try and catch him out in the pits. Gad also into the pits. Screechy. Straight in the pits for Screechy. Nick. No doubt Nick's going to be coming in, and he is. Hippie's carrying on. Paulie in the pits. So Hippie now with a half tank of fuel. Is he going to go and try and do the whole... Is he probably going to try and go to the end now? Hard to say. So PB in that pit stop, making up for that error, went in early, had to put less fuel in, and it's come out 2.8 seconds in front of Hansa. Ooh, very wide by Hippie there. Let's not dwell on that. So get him 4th. Screechy in 6th. It looks like Screechy's done a master stroke in the pits himself. 2 seconds behind Gad now. With Nick there in 6th place. Paulie in 7th. You and Foxy come out together. Foxy getting some these pair having a bit of a dance down the line. You just slings that car in. That little off cost Hippie at least 6 seconds. PB's just putting the power down now. Gad. He's dangling like a carrot in front of Screechy there. As we head towards the last 5 laps. Through Parabolica. That Hippie's staying out. Strips. Hands on 3rd, Gad in 4th, Screechy in 5th, Nick in 6th, Paulie in 7th, Mew in 8th, Foxy in 9th. And this is where Hippie's lead will suffer. Into Ascari he goes. Hit it with as much speed as he can. PB now just 2 seconds back. Pulling away from Hansa. And Screechy. He is starting to close up on Gad. Paulie's holding a reasonable gap to Paulie. Looks like Mew and Fox is trading penalties. And there's Hippie into the pits. So Scrooge there in 4th place. 1.7 seconds down on Gad. To the first chicane. 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Not a massive gap between them all. Gad's go eked out that lead back to 2 seconds. To the 2nd chicane. To the Lesmo. Really pushing out that gap on Screechy now. PB powering along. So all got a bit again. It's a Hippie. This could be our battle for the rest of the match race now. Lap 15 of 18. Coming up on our last 3.5 laps. Heading up to Ascari. Hippie in 6th place on his out lap. With Nick firmly in front of him. But I must say, after Nick's horrendous accident in the 2nd chicane, and has fought his way back up into 5th place. Through Parabolica they go. 1.3 seconds separating these two cars. German engineering and an Italian flair. And let's not forget Paulie just behind them with Mew. Foxy into the first chicane. Safely around there. 1.45. So the Audi's got the power. To the 2nd chicane they go. From having a 1.7 second lead, it's down to 1.3 through the Lesbo. 1.2. So Hippie much faster through those sections than Nick, sorry. Heading up to Ascari. This is where the Audi pulls back out again into Ascari. Hippie just slings that 4C around. Oh, look at that, he's into the slipstream. Holding on to the coattails of Nick now. To pull him along down the straight. And they head into Parabolica. Hippie needs to get his gap, that's it, he's firmly into the slipstream zone now. Nick's looking to try and shake him. That slip area now as they head down to lap 17. Into first chicane they go. Hippies work really hard to get back up onto Nick there. Going on the gravel, just slow him down just a little touch. But because he's in that slips, just dropping out the slips area. Needs to just get that a little bit closer to him. Heading down to the second chicane. Nick using the bumpers. He'd be just flicking the back end out. Already that lead's dropped back to 1.6 seconds as they head through Lesbo. And again, Hippie starts clawing it back in. He's only got a lap and a half to do it. 1.5 seconds down. As they head up to Ascari. Through Ascari. He literally just treats it like a go-kart. 0.3. It's a lot of work for him to do on the final lap while they head down to Parabolica. Just have a look at PB. Across the line, start his lap. Hands are in second, Gad in third, Screechy in fourth, Nick in fifth, with Hippie in sixth place. Watch a bit from Nick as he starts the finish line. He's got 1.2 seconds on Hippie. Paulie in seventh. Fuxie and Mew keep swapping places. Into the first chicane. Hippie just flinging that car around. 1.4 seconds down. Really push that 4C, looking at his fuel levels. To the second chicane. Still 1.4 into the Lesbos. 1.2. Out of the Lesmos, and he's got it back under a second. This could be a race to the line. Heading up to Ascari. Just within that 1 second region. And he's under it. And he's firmly in that slipstream now. PB across the line for the win, but we've got to watch these two as they head down. Hands are in second. Through Parabolic, Gad in third, but gets some nice podium again. Hippie nice and tight through. Screechy takes fourth. It's a race up to the line. Nick in fifth. Hippie in sixth. Paulie now comes to the line in seventh place. With Mew in eighth and Foxy in ninth. Hanzo second place, PB with the win and the fastest lap. Gad in third. Screechy in fourth. I was too busy concentrating on battle for 5th and 6th. I take no shame in doing that. PB with a win. Hans in second, Gad in third, Screechy in fourth, Nick in fifth, Hippie in sixth, Paulie in seventh, Mew in eighth, and Foxy in ninth. So now we go to our So our Marmite race for tonight is an absolute I didn't realise it was electric. That is a crazy wing. That wing is amazing. So everyone's running off to buy the car. So we're in the Jaguar VGT Coupe. It's got amazing acceleration, but no brakes. Or turning. It's got some serious acceleration. So Fox is going for a lie down, get some sleep mode. All well held there by Paulie. See what speed Nick gets up to. Start braking. Oh, nice bit of driving by Nick there. I wonder what it looks like on the inside. Oh wow. That's crazy. would affect. So, Mew at the front. Paulie. Nick. Screech. You is absolute. Nicely through there, Mew. Paulie definitely seems to be getting to grips with it. And look at that. Fucking try hard. Two seconds quicker than anybody else. And he's on the mediums. Look at that. The speed of Hippie. Quickly banged out a... Oh. Could just eat a whisper. Just change the grid order. First, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So here we go. Oh, PB now puts in the fastest lap. So here we are, Gr4 race. 8 laps. As always, tyre weighs times 6, fuel is times 5. Tyre choices whatever you wish. Racing soft to racing hard. Foxy leading us off. Whee, Foxy pulling wheelies. And away we go. Foxy leading out the train. Taking it safe. PB rounding it. PB already up into 5th place. Mew leading us, still leading. A little bit of contact between him and Paulie. but nothing harsh. Paulie in second. PB already up into third place. Nick in fourth. Gad in fifth. Screechy in sixth. Hippie in seventh. Foxy from seventh, so it's Foxy and Screechy who went off. Paulie now gone off, so PB now up into second place. Mew leading us off. Mew, it looks like Mew's just trying to get out of the way to let PB through. Mew then second. Paulie ran Mew. In fact, Paulie probably left it too late. PB just went a bit too. So Paulie leading it out. PB in second. Mew in fourth, third. May not be much car sound, but because they're flying along that quickly, there's a lot of air sound. So we come down to the chicane. Paulie slaps on the anchors. A little bit wide through there. PB in second, Mew in third. We're now coming under pressure from Screechy. Gad in fifth, Nick in sixth, Hippie in seventh, Foxy in eighth. And Mew picks up a penalty. And Nick's gone flying. So Screechy up into third place. Paulie's still leading it out from PB in second. Heading up to Ascari. Little trip into the sand trap. And now he's going to come under pressure from PB. Screechy in third. Gad in fourth. Mew in sixth. Nick in sixth. Hippie in seventh. Foxy on auto drive. Everyone taking that wide line through Parabolica. Up to the lane, start lap 3. Paulie with Screechy with the fastest lap, a 1:30. Crazy speeds these cars are going at. Paulie still leading, PB firmly in. Question is, do you need to be in the slipstream with this car? Through the chicane, down to the Lesbos. Gad there in fourth now, and Mew in fifth, Nick in sixth. PB a little bit erratic. Screech there, come through on his inside. So Screechy up into second place. He's heading now towards Ascari. PB looking on the inside of Screech on the entrance into Ascari. That was never going to work. And Screechy has a little bit of wall contact, so they've put Gad up into third place, but Paulie still leading it out. Ran Parabolica. And already to start lap 4. PB there in second place. Screechy already back into third. With Gad in his slipstream. Mew still in the strong 5th place. Nick in 6th. Hippie in 7th. Foxy on auto drive in 8th. Through the chicane. Nicely done by Screech, by all of them. Into Lesbo. Screechy goes and builds some sandcastles. Paulie seems to have got the mastering of this car. And I could see why. He's done a few miles in it, but that's fair play to him. That rear ring is so trippy. And already up to start lap 5. Screechy's already made his way past Mew. Nick there in 6th, Hippie in 7th. Foxy on auto drive in 8th. Paulie on the drive down. On lap 5 of 8. PB in 2nd. Screechy's made the move on Gad. Can we see if we can see it? Using that slipstream to come flying past. Paulie's picked up a little penalty. It's going to allow Gad's PB to close up. Gad there in 3rd. Mew in 4th. Screechy in 5th. Nick in 6th. Hippie in 7th. Ghost Rider Foxy in 8th. Paulie's managed to hold on to that lead. Even though he had a penalty to get rid of, fair play to Parabolica for the 5th time. Because this is an electric car. Across the line. Screechy's still holding the fastest lap. PB in 2nd. Gad in 3rd. Mew in a respectable 4th place, not far behind Gad. Screechy in 5th. Still holds that fastest lap. When we watch Paulie into the chicane. Round he goes. Now on down to the Lesbo. PB is now getting close through the 2nd Lesmo. Now on the straight up to the Ascari. PB just out that slipstream. Into Ascari they go. Certainly getting the grips of that corner. Paulie's flew through there. He's opened that lead up. PB in 2nd. Mew there in 3rd, Gad in 4th, Screechy in 5th. Mew still doing that little part-time job cutting the grass. Screechy in 5th, Nick in 6th, Hippie in 7th. So Paulie across the line to start lap 7 of 8. Making a PB in this race. Gad there in 3rd. When did Screechy come past? You've been off playing in the sand again. That's my job. PB's closed right back up on Paulie now. On with the anchors into the Lesbos. That rear wing's amazing. You can see when them turn the corner, it tilts on the one side. Down to the Ascari. PB firmly in the slipstream. Through Ascari's whip. He's holding on to Paulie through it this time. Paulie's gone wide. Question is, will he get a penalty for that? PB's firmly in the slipstream. That'd be heartbreak for Paulie. Both of them go wide round Parabolica and up to the line to start the final lap. Final lap time. PB starting to close up. Around the curve. Down to the chicane. Now's not a time for any mess up. Both through nicely. Heading down to the Lesmos. Gad's got Screechy all over the back of him as well. This is battle for first place we're going to concentrate on. Through Lesmos safely. Heading up to the Scari. Paulie's going defensive. Into a Scari. PB's close right up. PB up to the Scari goes Screechy and Gad. Gad's safe. PB's having a look. Went for the under, but Paulie now kept it safe, and Paulie now coming up to the line to take a victory, a well-deserved one because he's had a brilliant race. Well done, Paulie. Congratulations, mate. With PB in second. Gad comes up to the line, take third. Screech across the line in fourth. And Mew in a respectable fifth place. Nick now coming up in sixth. Hippie now just coming to the Lesmo. And Hippie in true Marmite style, hadn't realised he hadn't got the car, went out, bought it, quickly banged on the livery, and he's across the line, and goes Foxy around Parabolica. And up to the line. And there completes our race. Well done, Paulie. Well pleased for you, mate, for that victory. Well done. And just looks as Screechy did get the fastest lap. So Paulie with the win, PB in second, Gad in third, Screechy in fourth, Mew in fifth, Nick in sixth, Hippie in seventh, Foxy in eighth. It's a very funky race suit you got there, Paulie, as well. Right guys, I'm going to end the stream there. You didn't do too bad. Thank you all for watching. Please give it a like. And I'll catch you all Sunday for Gr4. Bye and have a great weekend, everyone.